Sometimes what you need is not more willpower to overcome lust or any addiction. Sometimes what you need is to master your triggers. Whether your trigger is external, internal, or both, what you need is to learn how to master it. And please, if you are yet to listen to my previous post on how to identify your sex triggers, please do so, as it will help you understand this teaching. Now you might be genuinely born again, filled with the Holy Spirit, with the evidence of speaking in tongue, yet you continue to struggle with lust and addictions. Why? This is because you are yet to learn how to master your triggers. And this is your responsibility. No one else can do this for you, not even the Holy Spirit. However, the Holy Spirit can strengthen you as you commit to mastering your triggers. Today, as I continue with the part 5 of this series, I will be teaching on how mastering your sex triggers can help you live pure in a sex-saturated society like ours. Now, mastering your triggers is not about pretending as if they don't exist. It is about recognizing them early and responding intentionally. Here are 5 steps to mastering your sex triggers. Number 1, prepare for the trigger. Oftentimes, people are trying to fight temptation when it's already full-blown. At that point, they are already overwhelmed and they may not be able to resist the temptation. And this is why the Bible tells us in the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Preparation helps us to be at alert so that we are not taken unawares by the devil. And some of the ways that you can prepare is by curating your atmosphere and by blocking sexually stimulating content in your devices and filling idle time intentionally or getting accountability partner. By doing this, you are proactive and not reactive. You are ready and equipped instead of being surprised in the face of temptation. This strategy is about keeping yourself away from anything and everything that has the propensity to trigger you sexually. Number 2, interrupt the patterns. Triggers usually create patterns in the brain. To master your triggers, you must create new patterns that will replace the old patterns in your brain. Patterns usually follow triggers, thought, desire, action. Now you can interrupt this pattern by introducing new activities. So instead of triggers, thoughts, desire, action, it can now become triggers, maybe worship, praying in tongues, taking a walk, calling a accountability partner, whatever it is. The most important thing is that you interrupt the pattern. This strategy is about breaking the circle of the pattern. And one of the most powerful things that this strategy does is that it creates a pause. And this pause allows you to step away, to redirect your thinking and choose a different action. Number 3, replace your response. This strategy is about learning how to respond to your triggers intentionally. Don't just resist temptation. You need to replace your response with something more meaningful. You see, resistance alone drains energy. But when you replace it with new habits or activities, you create new patterns that will over time replace the old pattern in your brain. By replacing your response, you are not suppressing desires, you are retraining your brain. And here are some of the activities you can use to replace your response. You could journal your emotions, you could worship, you could call your accountability partner, you could take a walk, you could pray in tongues, you could study the word, you could use the rubber band strategy as taught by Reverend Christie. But whatever you do, make sure you are engaging in an activity that is retraining your brain, because nature hates vacuum. If you remove a habit and fail to replace it, nature will fill it with another, and maybe with something worse. This strategy is about retraining your response by replacing it with new healthy habits and meaningful activities. Number 4, heal the root. Many sex triggers are connected to emotional pain. Triggers like loneliness, stress, boredom, frustration, isolation, rejection, need for love, need for approval, usually have deeper roots than these symptoms. These symptoms are emotional signals disguised as sexual desires. By healing the roots, the triggers often lose much, if not all of its power over you. And I will dive deeper into this topic in my subsequent teaching in this series. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so that you will not be left behind. And this strategy is about digging deep and healing the roots. Number 5, grow your spiritual life. Now, this is my best strategy, because the stronger your relationship with God, the weaker your triggers. Grow your spiritual life through consistent prayer, studying of the word, worship, the church community. As your spiritual life grows, you become more sensitive to temptation signals, which makes it easier to respond wisely. Now, as you begin to master your triggers, expect progress and not perfection. Mastery is built through repetition. There will be days you will win, and there will be days you learn. Each experience strengthens your ability to master your triggers. And over time, what once felt overwhelming becomes manageable and even surmountable. Also know that mastery is not about fighting harder, but about living sober, living wiser, and more intentionally. This is where I end today's teaching. Please do remember to subscribe to this channel, like and share our post. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed.